I got a couple of guests joining me. Very excited to be talking with Brian Joseph. He's with Pizza Hut. And we also have Chaz Potts, and he is joining us. And we're all talking about a really great event that's coming up, and that is the Southwest Michigan Polar Plunge. This is going to be a great event. A lot of teams that are involved in this to really do a great thing for a great organization. So, Chaz, what is your official title? It's you're the area you were telling me earlier, but I will gotta say it's a very long title. So, give us a little more insight on what you're all about.
Yeah, I'm the co-area director for Area 17, which covers Berrien, Van Buren, and Cass counties. I'm also a coach and have been doing so for the past 8 years.
That's awesome. And how many times have you plunged?
This will be my 7th plunge.
Do you go? What is your I guess outfit of choice? Because I know costumes are something people like to wear. What's your go-to thing?
Yeah, for a number of years, I wore a cape and had the superhero thing going on.
Okay.
I recently started working for Lighthouse Education Center for Berrien Risa, and we did crossing guards last year. And one of the fun things with the plunge system is you can change it every year, be fancy, be showy and flamboyant, and have fun with it.
Now, Brian, I know you. I remember seeing you there last year at the event. Have you ever plunged, or are you like me, where it's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to support it, and I'm going to be involved doing something else. I'm going to be a little too busy to jump in.
I have plunged.
You have plunged?
Plunged, yeah. It was 2021.
Okay.
And of course, during the pandemic, of course, and Pizza Hut, we came in as a sponsor, and our office, Chad White, who's one of the owners of Pizza Hut, and Gail Kirby, we did the plunge out at Chad's house in Coloma on Pawpaw Lake. So we jumped in and plunged.
Man.
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
Yeah.
but fun, but for a great cause.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all for a great cause, and really a fun thing to do. Actually, when I was a kid, I had a dream of being the polar bears, the people that just on a regular basis will just jump in the water and just kind of lounge around and enjoy the cold water. I was trying to look this up, and this is one of those things, a great event. It's something that's very popular. A lot of people raise a lot of money. I was trying to find the origin story of why jumping in cold water for the Special Olympics. And it almost just seems like a bunch of people just said, hey, this is something that we think a lot of people would come and do. Let's make it happen. And over the years, it's been able to raise a lot of money for the Special Olympics. Now, Chaz, guess a question for you would be, with this polar plunge, where does the money go? I mean, it goes to the Special Olympics, but what is there a special thing or project that it goes towards?
That's absolutely a great question. So any of the funds go to the athletes in not only Area 17, but also across the state. We have 23,000 athletes, over 23,000 athletes in the state of Michigan, covering 24 sports. It pays for lodging, pays for travel expenses, the events themselves, things that might come up. Anything that comes up for an athlete, there is no expense to them at all. They get to come and enjoy and express themselves in their sport and have fun with their friends.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I will say probably the largest attended event I've ever been a part of, because I emceed there last year, and I swear the list was just super long of all the people participating and jumping in that water. I mean, they were jumping in so much and it was splashing everywhere that by the last person, you just had a puddle you were stepping in because it was just so great. And this is what's cool is so I guess if you've never been to a polar plunge, what can people expect when they come to this event?
They're going to expect a family fun time. You're going to expect a lot of people really reaching out to other people and communicating on, what we're doing in this community and what we're doing, to try and raise awareness and inclusion for our athletes and really give them the experience that they are searching for and their families search for them. A lot of the experiences that a lot of us get to experience and we don't even think twice about it. And I think that's the main thing to focus on. They get to experience something that, that they can just really enjoy themselves and express themselves in their sport and with their friends.
Yeah, there were some great participants from Special Olympics that were there, and they were pumped up about this whole thing. And it was just a lot of fun, a really powerful event to be a part of. And Bryan, I guess I got to ask you this. I mean, you've been to these events, you've plunged yourself, but as Pizza Hut is involved in this, and I know Pizza Hut's all about being involved in a lot of things in the community. Why did they say, hey, let's be a part of this? This is something that we should be a part of.
Well, at the end of the day, part of our mission is to participate in events that benefit the community and a great cause. And Special Olympics is near and dear to us because, we have some employees that work for Michigan Pizza Hut through various programs that have, specific needs and wants and part of the Berry and Risa program that work for us. And so I see, the good that comes from Special Olympics and the Polar Plunge. So it was pretty much a no-brainer for us to be involved. And you got Chaz, you got some great people on the other side of the state that are doing great work. So when you have people doing great work, you step in, you step up, you get involved, and you help to make a difference. And that's what Michigan Pizza Hut is all about. How do we create an environment that's conducive for people to live a better life and to help raise funds to improve the lives of other people? And I think at the end of the day, we're here to serve as many people as we can, not just food, but serve in the capacity of giving and being generous, because at some time, we all need some help along the way. And this is our way of giving back to Special Olympics.
And especially, as you mentioned, being involved and raising money for a great organization. How can somebody, Chaz, be part of this? Because I know there's a lot of fundraising that goes along with this. I know teams will win awards for the amount of money they raise and the participants that do this. So how does it work? If I wanted to plunge and I wanted to raise money ahead of time in the next week or so to for Special Olympics, how do I get involved and how do I start doing this?
Absolutely. Log on to plungemi.org and get on there. You can register. There's a lot of different ways that you can do so. Just like you said, Johnny, you can build a team. There's even an option if you're too chicken to plunge, you get a shirt, you're still donating, you can still participate. There's so many ways when you log on to plungemi.org where you can build a team, register even as a chicken, and you can still build a team around that. The day of, you can still show up the day of at Watermark Brewing Company. Plunging starts at noon, but you can get there. If you got there at 11, you can come. And if you decide on the whim that I'm going to jump in this water, or if you just want to come and donate and show your support, that's another great way to do so as well.
How do you guys, both of you guys have plunged before, how did you, I guess, psych yourself up for it? Because, I mean, if somebody is chicken and is maybe not so sure, but how did you pump yourself up? Was other people convincing you, or did you just say, I'm going to do it?
Well, for myself, I'm the one that's really trying to get people really fired up and
Go ahead, Chaz.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bryan. I'm the type of person I'm just always gung ho on stuff like that. I'm also the type of person that, will really rile other people up and, put a little guilt on them a little bit, even, for the fun of it and get them to build their confidence up so that they could jump in with me. And I've gotten a lot of first timers to jump and I'm sure that there's been a lot of other people that have gotten first timers to jump just through that and energy as well.
And Bryan, how did you get yourself pumped up to do it?
Well, we had Chad White, in the office and Gail Kirby, and these folks are just always excited about doing something,
right?
So between the three of us, we just pumped each other up each and every day. We collected money there in the office. And as it got closer, we just got really psyched up. And then we went out to Chad's house and did the plunge. I actually had on a fish outfit.
Oh, nice.
So I was a fish.
Okay.
And covered up as a fish, walking around as a fish, standing up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, the costumes are encouraged. The raising money as much as you can is highly encouraged. I know there's a lot of great people that you'll see jumping in there. A lot of law enforcement, a lot of just really great community leaders raising some money. Chaz, you're jumping in this time?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay. You wearing the cape or no cape?
So this year, the Lighthouse Education team, the team that I'm on and part of, first and foremost, is going to be dressed up as penguins. That's our theme.
Oh, penguins. Okay. That's the costume. Penguin costume. All right. Very nice. Well, looking forward to this. Again, it's going to be hosted by Watermark Brewing Company. They're closing the street and bringing in the Plunge Stir. And then so check-in opens at the patio area of Watermark around 10. Plunging begins around noon, and then there is an after splash bash in the Watermark Solarium. And Brian, you bringing pizza?
Yes, we're bringing pizza. Yes,
nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Pizza. Will there be pizza warmers? Like, you guys going to keep the pizza warm, or we have pizza everywhere?
Yeah, we have these pouches that are just unbelievable. So the pizzas will be nice and hot.
Nice.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Warm up with some great pizza and some great times. Polar Plunge, Southwest Michigan Polar Plunge. Again, plungemi.org to get some more information, get yourself signed up. But thank you so much, Chaz and Brian, for telling us.